We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
What's the hurry, right?
I appreciate what you've done for...
Are you out of your mind? You just killed him. You enjoyed that? I can't... I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away... You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? Let's just move on. I couldn't... They're on us! Next one! Can't do that.
that? What was that? I need cover!
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Take someone to watch over.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the viewings?
Nah, probably just shot.
What's gone is a block march.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Honest mistake. Why don't you come back another time and we... Oh,
I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have worked with Constable Ray. Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corp. Adjutant Akande. Adjutant Akande has instructed me to expect someone of your Please don't miss your appointment.
State your business. Please step away. She's sure been busy. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon gets per... Now, let's see. Damn it. I was gonna suggest... Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm gonna save us... Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience.
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Do you have... Of course. You're that curious Madam Adjutant.
No thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long. Yes, Hawthorne. I've been reading all about you. This dossier from Emerald Vale was especially engrossing. You know the location of Dr. Phineas Wells. I'm interested. I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be... Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work.
If we don't do it, someone...
You keep colorful associates, Captain. At the very least, I expect you to do better than the other freelancer. We've hired outside contractors before. There's an... Dependable and competent freelancers are hard to come by. For your own sake. Excellent.
The dissidents actually...
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Welcome. Welcome to the Byzantium office of... Bureau. Bureau of Exploration. Never mind who I am. Hi there.
Okay, great work.
Well, hey there. What can I do for you? Damn, fine, you got me. I ain't a receptionist. I was hired to cross off Ms. Lockwood. Thought I'd pose as her receptionist. I'll just tell her I'm the replacement. If she calls me on it, I'll kill her. If she buys it, I'll kill her. Win-win. I'm gonna wait for her to return. Tell you, then we can both have at it. And whoever... Yeah, I'm excited. What's on your mind, friend? Knock yourself out. Let me know if you find anything.
Take him down! Here we go!
Shoot.
That episode from a few weeks ago?
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
Mind yourself.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Get away from me! Were you following me? Back off! I didn't know what I was doing, all right? I didn't even do anything. I swear, I was just doing my job. I was asked to prepare... Get away from me!
On they go!
Apologies for the wait. Wonderful. I'll file the appropriate paperwork.
So it's done. Don't look so surprised. You're a potential investor. You followed my instructions to the letter. You've demonstrated your talents. If you're ready to talk about Phineas Wells, I'm prepared to listen. I appreciate that you want to drive a bargain. Wells had to be in touch with you somehow. Find his communication terminal and send us a tracing. I always reward good work. Deliver well. Percival will file the appropriate paperwork on your behalf. Once...
As instructed, the code for our secure communication channel. On behalf of the house... Oh, just a receipt for your services. I'm flattered beyond description.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. I think I'll initiate.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise. I sure hope you got a Conde to pay you up front for that sleight of hand with Wells. Just make sure you have your terms in writing. My date. But what I really want to know, for what it's worth, anything else?
Dr. Wells, you have a message from
I'm impressed, Captain. Your signal made it through. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints.
I'm curious. Wells may have been a delusional madman, but he risked his life to save. Duty is an old-fashioned. You've done well. You're efficient, talented, loyal. My sources tell me you've been busy on Monarch. I'm sure you've seen the miserable state of affairs there, but all of Monarch's extraplanetary broadcasts are routed through Devil's Peak Station. I have an agent working in Stellar Bay, Everett Gill. Have a word with him as soon as you arrive. Yes? So what? Look, that's not... Speak to Percival before you go.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest of Phineas. Quite so, madam. As an acting agent of the board, you are entitled... Do let me know if you wish to... I am... How may I be of assistance? I am...
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Captain, you're fading! You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Doc?
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the... Yes, the one that crashed. Hi. What about it? I'm getting... Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely... They must know I'd never involved myself in... In fact, you're doing me a favor, but...
I don't think this spell... You've got a real creative definition.
I'm not sure whether to be touched or insulted by that. Sophia does? What sort of an amount? I'm happy to help the board in any way I... And as you've already shut down the transmission from Amber Heights, I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. As I am now inextricably in the board's service, I'd say we're done. Give my...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I've just finished reading a report of Graham Bryant was a madman, and you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Now we introduce you to...
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must... Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next. I know this must come as a surprise.
What's in this for you?
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill. My angle is the preservation of our...
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. We need to talk about... Edgewater was an unproductive settlement leeching resources from a starving colony. I don't approve of your methods, but you did save me the trouble of solving the problem of Edgewater. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the... I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need. I have the highest faith in...
Captain Hawthorne never worked to... We have arrived at the Hope. You'll have... If your calculations are even slight for the sun.
Can we talk?
Their mistake.
All investigated.